Hello, all. I'm here with you at going on 2 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. I was going to do this video for you guys last night, but in the midst of my recording process, I ended up getting a visitor, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but it was of the female type, so I had no choice but to take care of something else instead, and I just never got back out to do this before I ended up passing out. But anyway, today what I want to do is yesterday was a first, but today's the second warm and muggy night we've had so far. I just want to get a good startup video of all my units. Now the only one that all my installed units. Now the only ones I can't do a startup on today are the feathers in my bedroom because it's been running all day, obviously. So that startup ain't gonna happen. I can still show it though, and the Sears cold spot in the kids' bedroom because they're sleeping. That's the other one I can't show right now. Now this one here, I have the gold front grille on there right now because the other one is actually, speaking of these, I want to send a big congrats out to Mike for his 20,000 BTU feathers find today, or yesterday now. To me, it's still today because I've been up all day. So, but yeah, it's usually had a grill similar to that, but a slightly cosmetically different. This is from a 1960 and 61 model, which I also have one like that in my bedroom. I took it off for a newer style, which I'll show you because it baffles the noise a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, this one here roars when it starts up, and the Admiral does too, but we'll get to that next. The Admiral's almost as bad usually, but sometimes the Admiral doesn't shake quite as much. This one here is guaranteed to shake, and then it'll quiet down to nothing once it builds head pressure. Let's hear it. Trust me, it quiets down so much that you won't even hear it run. There you go. That's already cold. That's already really cold. I'll do a temp check on them all too, why not? See if we can get a roar out of the Admiral like that. Yeah, yo, Mike, also, different Mike, Mike Wagner this time. I bought another CA890, hoping that would work, and I could still send you that one for parts. But this one here don't work either. This one here, I can't get this relay in the back to click on, but this one does. This one here, this relay don't click on, but that one does. Dude, I'm just so disgusted with that right now. But anyway, back to the point of the video. Sorry, Michael Drive's a little bit messy right now. Some of these parts, I'm almost ready to start putting this 1957 feathers back together. Got the compressor done today. Alright, anyway, we're going to go to this. I got way too much stuff going on here for my own good. Oh yeah, this Admiral here, me and Kenny Bateman did last summer. He helped me finish bringing it back to life. I pulled this out of the old Wells Fargo building in downtown Pottsville. Very new, unique unit, one of my personal favorites. Anyway, let's hear this guy start up. Okay, cycle air is on, and we're gonna go night. Yeah, let's start night cool. That startup actually wasn't that bad. That was pretty quiet. Yeah, she's building head pressure. You can see the louvers moving. I really do want to rebuild my Philco Ford noiseless again and put that back in the living room where I got the Emerson for now, but realistically that's probably not going to be till next summer, which is fine. It's safe. It ain't going nowhere. Just never ran quite as good after I replaced the fan motor. Don't really know why. Maybe it's something I did. I don't know. But after we're done, we're going to come back and do temp checks on them. I want to let them all run a little bit. Next up on the list is the 19,000 BTU Emerson Quiet Cool. Oh, in my living room. Oh, Mike, I want to tell you, back to the one that got the other feathers today. This is what I did with my feathers of that style. Now, obviously, this one's completely rebuilt too, as you can see. But yeah, I did that. Kept the off button beige, did the fan ones in red, and the low cools on blue. I just set them up and spray painted them. looks way nicer in my opinion. I highly recommend it. And if you need help on your walkthrough, bud, by all means, send me a message on Facebook or something like that, and I'll walk you through it if you need any help with anything. Like, you seem like a pretty handy guy to me, so you probably won't need it, but just know that the offer's there if you do. Actually, I think I might have painted that one white to make it... Yeah, I think I did paint that one white, but you don't have to. You can just leave it beige. It'll be easier. Save yourself the time. Here's my childhood unit, my first one I've ever had. I'll never get rid of that. Alright, let's rock and roll on to the next one. Now, the living room one will be easy to get a good startup on because I can keep the phone out the window. Oh, also for you, Mike, the 4000 I have is similar to this, very similar to this one. Same size, just a little bit newer. And this one's 8000. The one I have is 4 that we were talking about earlier. Is that 56 Philco again? Alright. This was actually brand new in a box, which is actually why I want to pull it out, because I really don't want to just beat it up too much. I mean, it's already bad enough that the copper tubes are no longer nice and shiny anymore. I did a mod the day of installation. There's not a speck of rust anywhere in there. Alright. Already got that on Yes, I have it on. It's on right now. I just got to turn the thermostat up a little bit. Not bad at all for a rotary compressor, huh? Not bad at all. It's actually pretty wicked for a rotary, if you ask me. Take a walk out back. I know you guys probably can't see Jack, but I can. I gotta kill that freaking spider. I actually need to slide this unit out this year, probably soon actually, and give it a good cleaning. It's been in there. This will be its third summer installed in that wall. It comes a pancake compressor. I'm trying to remember what the technical name for that is. I can't really remember off the top of my head. Anyway, this is the one I can't run right now. (1966). Sears cold spot, fully finished and restored. That's got a, also has a Tecumseh pancake compressor. That thing sounds sweet, don't it? You're about to get some real ear porn over here, though. Dueling AJ compressors. I've already had a compliment, at least no less than probably 2 or 3 compliments about this particular sound on my other videos. Listen to that. The Tecumseh B series is definitely my favorite compressor, mostly because of like the way it looks and the way it sounds. But these AJs are a very close second. And again, every unit I have installed has been fully gutted and restored by me, personally. But that one's already sweating, that compressor. Thing works so good, I'm surprised it ain't dripping yet. That badge is actually off a air conditioning unit, a Fedor's air conditioner similar to that. That was located at the corner of Greystone and Graceful Lane in Levittown. That was a unit that was actually removed, but it was kicked out. They told me that I could have the unit when they removed it, but they didn't tell me that by removing it, they meant kicking it out of the wall. And it was demolished, but I was able to save that like a couple weeks before I got it. And the grill was actually okay, because they did manage to get the grill off before they did it. But otherwise, the unit was freaking destroyed, unfortunately. Here's the Admiral. Another, make sure I'm not walking any spiders here. Another AJ compressor. This one's dripping already, it looks like. I think I just saw something. No? Yep. Already, look at that. This one has the blue blade too. But yeah, I love the sound on that thing. So now we are going to venture down to Vault 19. And we're going to take a look at the carrier. And also, you guys are going to get a little update, so to speak, coincidentally, on Vault 19. Alright, like I said, forgive the mess on the other side of the basement, because it is a disaster right now. But I promise it's going to look better when I have everything set up right. I got some of the paneling primed here already. And it is a disaster, make no mistake. This is how far it's come to the last time you've seen it. But yeah, this is the reason why we're here today. This one takes a bit to build up head pressure, but it will do it. And it too will quiet down. Then we're going to start at the beginning again with the temp gun and get a temp check on each one. There we go. We got head pressure now. That blue is freaking cold. This is the part where it's going to get freaking messy. Like I said, please forgive my mess. It's an absolute disaster right now. And then most of the shit I have down here right now is covered in drywall dust. If I can even get through here right now. Yeah, I can't even get through here right now. Got most of my albums and shit like that. But there it is. See if I can. It has no side vents anyway, so I can't really get too close to the compressor. But yeah, you guys have seen it in other videos already. Alright. Back up we go. Like I said, this will be the next part of the basement I do, but that won't be for a while yet. But yeah. My drink's getting warm, probably. All right. I look for more updates on this 1957 Fetters soon too. All right, see what we got here. Turn the cycler off right about there. Was blowing that way. Yeah, Kenny, it's holding the charge pretty good, bud. I think we're all right. Oh, I do not like that number 1 bit. You gotta get that freaking out of there. That's better. 657. Alright. Now we're going over to the business machine. As I like to. Actually, I'm done with this one for now. We can. You know, no, I want to get outdoor checks on them too. Then I'll turn them off. I'll turn the Admiral off last actually because I want you to hear the freaking how what it sounds like when the when the compressor shuts down and shit. I think the compressor shut off on this one. Yeah, it did shut off. Hang on. Dude, I'm telling you, it does not take long for this. It really doesn't. Now let this build head pressure again. I hate to do this, but we're gonna hop around for a minute. We're gonna go in the living room and then my bedroom quick. So not bad at all for a rotary compressor, huh? Need to clean that off. But you can hear it winding down though. Yeah, not bad at all for a rotary. Now, I put an older style control plate on here for looks purposes. But other than that, and an old style switch, energy saver switch. But other than that, it's all original. Oh, I'm sorry, and I also put the EQK tag on there. For some reason, this one didn't come with one. This is a 1986 model, which still should have had one, but I think that might have been during the transition period, where some of them had it and some of them didn't, or maybe the later ones had it. Yeah, you ought to see that. Can you see the freaking reflection? Look at that. Like right there where the dot is. You can see it says EQK on my freaking it's reflecting onto the no shit. Alright. This one compressor kicked off too. You freaking kidding me? Hang on. That pisses me off so much. Guess we're coming back for this one too. Son of a bitch. That is irritating. You have no idea. Ah, this one should have head pressure by now. Oh, hell yeah, it does. Hell yeah, we got head pressure now. 100%. Alright, get some outdoor temp checks. Wish I never got an outdoor temp check on the Emerson. Damn it. Don't really matter, you guys get the idea. Actually not as hot as I was expecting. See what the feathers is putting out back here. Probably not the hottest yet because it's still, I don't know, we should be alright by now. Shocked it ain't hotter than that, but it's not really that hot outside right now. It's cooling down pretty good. Hence the reason all the compressors start kicking off. I notice the temperature's pretty even all the way around. That's what you want. I do got a little bit of coil rot in this one right here. Like I said, when I got this, it was in such bad condition. It was definitely by far the hardest one for me to restore. Yeah, we'll shut the feathers off, shut the Admiral off. I want to lock the garage up. And I'm pretty much going in for the night. I'm going to play Fallout 4 for a little bit until I pass out. This one you might hear the coolant wind down too. This one's not making much noise. The Admiral usually does though. Not a very quiet shutdown, usually. I'm actually surprised I got such a quiet start up on it. Usually that rattles the window just like the feathers did. Oh, there you go. Hear it? You can really hear that. I love that sound, man. I'm actually really bummed at myself right now that I forgot I didn't get a freaking shot of the Emerson with the just turn this up and shut it off for the rats then.
They did their show at the TLA a handful of years ago.
I don't have to leave it on anymore because it's not freaking freezing out here. I leave it on during the winter months because I don't want the crystals to freeze up in the LCD display. Believe me, it can happen. Ask me how I know. I don't know if it freezes or just fries them, but they don't like the cold too much. Yeah, this is a grill off of the 1966. The one I had on there, the one that came with it that I got off Garrett, the wheel part that holds the wheel on was rusted off, and eventually the wheel fell off. But this is the one off that one I got off the tag that's in the garage. This is the one from the Greenbrook one that was kicked out. Luckily they took the grill out before they kicked it out. But I'm gonna put this grill back on, but I want to get some freaking noise-proof foam to stick on the other side of that and just let it suck in through the side and the bottom. Just for noise purposes. Yeah, usual guys, thank you for your time, and thank you for, if you actually sat through all this, I commend you for it, because I probably would have got bored by now. Yeah, it's still building. That's more like it. Well, I'm not shutting this one off, I need this, but I'm going to put the wheel back to where I usually keep it set.